What's up, guys? So I'm here to represent the Norns. I was elected by my compatriots to come to you today, talk a little bit about what makes the Norns special and why we should be your date. All right. So just to get a little bit into what us Norns are into, what our hobbies are and what we like before we get into more serious things. So we're really into runes, right? These Nordic runes. So we reside in the well at the bottom of Yggdrasil, the tree of Nordic folklore. And we spend most of our time surrounded by cool stuff like tapestries and these runes. And I don't know, something about runes is just so interesting to me. You know, it defines Nordic prose, it composes our poems and our works and our epic legends. And I think it's a pretty cool aspect of our spiritual culture. So now that we've talked a little bit about the things that we like, I just want to talk a little bit about what makes us these most powerful gods. Well, to put it simply, we control the fates of the people. And I'm just going to show you a little bit. Oh, right here, I just killed the king of Sweden, and it looks like some Austrian painter just died. Just like that, us Norns, we control the threads of destiny that defines the aspects of the lives of men. So, just to talk a little bit about some cool people who reference me throughout history. Well, a man by the name of Richard Wagner, the greatest German composer of all time. So beautiful that future German leaders would look back upon him with great admiration. And I tell you why? Because us Norns are featured in it. We begin the prelude to his magnum opus, the great opera God in Damarum, based upon Nordic folklore. Were it not for us, that opera would not function. And that is why we are so important. And now we can talk a little bit about the myths that make us so special. Well, in Nordic tradition, we come down to every single baby of man as they are born, and we give them a little bit of a touch. We tell them their destiny and their fate. For example, in Nordic myth, we descended upon the baby Hundisbane, and we told him his future. We told him that he would be a great hero, and that if he went out to the east, his future would be bright. You know, it wasn't so bright. It was actually a bit of a tough and tragic story. But at the end of the day, we did our job, and it's a very important one, which is why you should date us.